Hello. Hello and hi. Hello. Hello and hi. Hi, Piro. Doing the gold seal today. Yeah. It's gonna be a hoot. I have a lot of embarkation points, and I thought, why not just load up with a ton of blueprints? So I have a lot of options. Figure I'll run with the humans and beavers if I'm going this deep into farming, and like it should be okay. Probably gonna just tone it down to Prestige 2. No need to go, like, crazy on it. I could, in theory, go to Prestige 6, but... No, also. maybe when, uh... Maybe when I have all my upgrades, I'll feel a lot more confident doing that, but Sealed Forest is never a joke. It is spaced. But we're gonna go for it. And we'll, hopefully seal up the gold seal. I, I'm pretty confident in my ability to do a Viceroy sealed forest. But the thing about the sealed forest is that you never know what you get. It's a different game and one I'm not totally used to. All right. So what do we have? Forest offerings. If you complete a glade event during drizzle, well, a dangerous or forbidden glade event, you get 30 random raw food. That could be nice. Very unlikely I'll get that done though. It's a 10 to 1 to open glades around drizzle, so you have time to not do it during the storm. Although that depends on the stuff that's going on. Uh, Unearthly element, you can only sacrifice 2 stacks instead of 3. Hopefully I won't need that. Gathering speed reduced during the storm. Hopefully that won't cause too much of a problem. No favoring while the hearth is corrupted. That could be bad, but might not be. And insatiable hunger, people consume more and more food the higher the hostility goes. Okay, so like nothing insane, at least right now. We're also like surrounded by tiny glades. Interesting. We spied some fertile ground over here, which is pretty nice. Uh, so like that's all good, I suppose. We'll I'll get my usual roads going. I may compress my usual uh I may compress my usual housing layout to save a little space because I would like to not clear cut as much as I can help it. Because it's the sealed forest and every tree causes permanent hostility. So we go with that. Let's see what we start. Workshop. Yes. Every time. Okay. Good start. Uh, um. Crystallized dew is very tempting, given that I have foxes. But it may merely be tempting. I might actually roll with the brewery here, which is a very weird thing for me to say. But pickled goods and ale will be very useful for the whole game. So maybe I'll just click on the brewery for that reason. Let's do that. Huh. What an interesting couple of things here. The press is good. Uh, Gives me some measure of flour production. I can turn grain into oil and burn that instead of wood. Keep my wood cutting down to an absolute bare minimum. Uh, yeah, it seems okay. Smelter's also very good. That immediately gets us metal, though I prefer getting crystallized dew for this map with the foxes with us. So I'm just gonna pick up the press. That'll be fine. Let's throw the workshop down here, and I want to line it up. I want to line it up nicely is the thing. I'm gonna line it up nicely. Gosh darn it. Alright. Pero, you're joining the Council of Elders. Appreciate that. Not that I'm saying I need all the help I can get, but it's comforting to know I won't have any extra trials. Alright, we'll get the beavers chopping trees down. I want them focusing on the biggins, obviously. And we'll just set them to that, call it good enough. Got the beacon tower. I could do it without, but you know, I still appreciate it. Okay, so, right, cornerstone. Huh. Zorg's secret ingredient is very good. I do plan on making pickled goods for the beavers and the foxes. So getting skewers will make the foxes extra happy. Though I sure am tempted by exponential grain to start out with, considering I started with a small farm and there's fertile ground nearby. This would keep me basically overflowing with so much grain that I could burn oil for the rest of the game. So that seems good. Let's get these guys out of there just a bit. Get the workshop built. Seems good. I'll keep the built materials low for now. Trees drop leather, so we're going to be mostly making our cloth out of leather. But yeah, we'll need plenty of planks to build our housing. Are we doing on wood? Not a lot, actually. Fair. Guess we could get the fox collecting the clay if we wanted to. Well, maybe I should get the fox working on wood cutting as well. We do need the initial wood, and the big thing that tends to kill me in the sealed forest is like over caution. Where I'm just like, I don't want to chop down any trees because it causes hostility, and then I just delay so long that the yearly hostility kills me. So ideally, I want to avoid that. I think I'll open these once I have made 6 planks. That seems good to me. So we'll just fast forward until that happens. And it happened. Okay, never mind. We're good. Alright. We have enough for 2 shelters, which is what my goal was. Let's check on the orders. Oh, this is a new one. Never seen hydraulics before. Produce pipes in any capable building, and then turn 6 of them in. Interesting. We need metal for that, which we famously don't have. We kind of struggle to get those. Boom economy is like a little easier, but also the rewards are kind of poop. It's not great. Like, I certainly wouldn't mind better smelting in the parts. I mean, it's not crazy. I am trying to find a way to get crystallized dew, so I will eventually do that. Could be fine. Quick packaging I don't think is doable. Almost certainly not. Like, I really dislike this order. It just feels impossible. What do we have here? Water extraction. Upgrade a geyser pump. I mean, I do that almost every time I make a geyser. So that's really, really tempting. Deliver 20 pigment, which is... that's a strange start, but cool. I mean, I always upgrade water pumps, so like water extraction seems fine. We'll get to that. And then finally, ooh, hurried expedition, eh? Tea, incense, and biscuits, you say. Gosh, alright. That I might just have to do, though. Where's the nearest dangerous glade, then? Up there? We really chopping there. We might be really chopping there. Whew, spiced. Worth it, though. Camps would certainly be a lot easier and safer, but I think we can do hurried expedition. I think I can complete a dangerous glade year 1. It's not impossible. I will, however, have to shift my workflow a bit. So, we need to get into the glade quickly, which means these 2 trees have to be cut down. I think these guys are just... I mean, I should probably set both of them to work on it, to be honest, if I am worried about the time, which I definitely am. So I guess we'll do that. Alright. We'll roll with that. Going to put down some shelters. Those will come in handy for pretty much the whole game, so I'm pretty happy to make those. Slap down a park. That should upgrade the hearth immediately once somebody gets around to building it, which I guess you can if you're not literally in the middle of working on that. Should also set these to only chop down marked, just in case. Aye. Woodcutters move into here. Let's actually tear down this guidance stone, although I should, like, at the very least, check which glade I'm going to. It's this one. It's definitely that one. Okay. So we know what direction we're trying generally to get in. Cool. Not that it's essential for us to go there immediately, it's just convenient. Okay. Trying to make it so that the entrance here isn't completely blocked off, ideally. Okay. Then we cut into this. Avoid the big trees so that we don't spend the rest of our lives cutting through the woods. Also, we got a pump right away, which is surprising given I was like, oh well, we probably won't find any drizzle water until we pop that glade. And then we just popped this one and it was like, hey, would you like some drizzle water? And I'm like, okay, sure. Also have some tools here that are available, which I should keep in mind. What is this, a coal vein? Wouldn't be the craziest thing to make a coal vein. It certainly helps me to keep from chopping down too many trees, just for fuel. What's your problem? What do you mean no wood nearby? It's just because it's not connected? Is that the problem? I guess. Do that. Alright. Good. Good, good. Hopefully they get into there quickly. And then we get to see where we stand. Like, some dangerous glade events can take like 7 minutes to do, so I'm like cutting this tight as efficiently as I'm doing this. I'm glad I put both woodcutters on it too. In fact, I'm a little tempted to fully stock the woodcutter just to make it go faster. Yeah, now that I say that. Please, everybody, cut down marked trees. Alright. We're in. Huh. Well, you know, I love the Harmony Spirit Altar in general, just as a building I want to keep. But we are on a very, very, very tight timer right now. We can do this in 4 minutes. I don't really have anything I can turn into oil in my press either, I don't think. Let me check the recipe panel real quick. Because, yeah, I mean, we have some meat. But 30 oil is a lot. Like, it takes a minute to brew up 5. It would take 3 minutes to brew up the oil. Like, we don't have time to produce that. Likewise, the abandoned cache would take a little too long to break open. Not that it has anything that we could use for it anyway. Like, there's a universe where I could pop 4 small glades open really fast to calm the spirits with, but I don't know where I'm getting 5 amber from anyway. I'm like, it's long story short, we have to burn this down. It sucks, but it's what it is. We have an order, and we need to finish it. So these guys will deliver our copious amounts of sea marrow and get to torching the place. Cool. Now that that's over and done with, let us return to our more meticulous woodcutting. I also want to get into here, like, this year, because I want access to that fertile ground real badly. I will want to also clear out hearth space, so, like, it's not game over if I do that. Yeah, we will chop that line of trees and call that good. Hostility is looking fine. If my fox wasn't busy on the altar, I definitely put them on the hearth. In fact, maybe I should. No, I need my beaver's woodcutting. They're way too good and efficient at woodcutting for me to not do that. Hearth is upgraded. Excellent. Foxes are very happy. And now we'll see what horrors the storm will bring us. Plague of mosquitoes. I think that's always first. Just global production speed reduced by 50%. Lame, but whatever. That will get done in time still, so like we're just good. I could actually favor the foxes and get some rep, and I think I'll do that while we have some pickled goods to keep them happy. That seems like an okay thing to do. I'm going to wait for these guys to deliver to the warehouse and then put this back down. Put a road up in there. Can't wait to see what's in this glade and how inaccessible the fertile soil will be. That'll be fun. Hey, geyser pump's done. Excellent. Yeah, no reason not to just pipe it up. I'll wait for planks to be made, and then we'll finish water extraction, and that'll be lovely. Okay. Another guidance stone. We also found ourselves an obelisk, which I'm pretty happy to donate my resin to. But yeah, this is fine. It's not ideal with the roots in the way, but, you know, what is ideal? Cool. Please to be collecting those roots. Cool. Make the farm field. That'll be lovely. These guys, I should get re-chopping this area. I mean, I do want to clear out more space here. Popping into this glade wouldn't be, like, insane. Also, I want space behind my warehouse, too, though. So, like, if we're talking crazy stuff, maybe I should consider what I'm doing in terms of that, too. Don't really need the press down right now either. Whatever. I'm overcomplicating this. Let's just focus on making our way to this glade. So basically I'll just want to expand down this way, I think. Mayhap. Maybe not, though. There is definitely an argument for, like, expanding in weird directions to keep myself from cutting down too many trees. Like, only expanding into, like, large, clear, dangerous glades. And not chopping anything more than I need to. It's definitely, arguments for that definitely exist. Maybe I'll just see how I feel about it. Anyway, more people. Probably just the beavers? As tempting as another part is, I don't think I need it. Let's just get the beavers, it's fine. And we'll just slap them in the woodcutter's camp. And there we go, 6 beavers. Just how I like it. In fact, I could probably spare some planks for good housing for them. So let's do just that. How's the workshop doing? Not focusing on planks as much as I'd like, but whatever. I'll get a human in there pretty soon, once this is all done. Farms being built. It's pretty good. May as well make the road out to it. Good. Good. We can just go with grain for now. Which is the benefit of starting with a press. Y'all done over here yet? You are, huzzah! They need a break, of course. And I will, probably should click this now. It will bump me up a hostility level. Not that it, like, matters at all. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Hi. Gosh, there's some really good stuff in here. Alright, well, I see two ways forward here. The leather worker will get us pickled goods like right now. We get leather from the trees, and I already have a press for oil. Greenhouse also really, really good. We can pickle the mushrooms, and I can turn the mushrooms and herbs into biscuits. And the herbs into porridge as well. Like, this clears almost all of our food needs forever. It's really tempting. That said, I did start with a plantation and a farm, which should be enough to get anything I need. So I'm gonna click Leatherworker here. 3-star water skins is going to be excellent. And that's what I have to say about that. I'll get a human on that. I guess we call that good for now. Kind of like having no builders right now, just so that I stockpile some planks to upgrade the pump, funnily enough. Stormwalker tax, you say? I think I start with 10 amber. But that's kind of a small price to pay for it. Just 15 amber per newcomer group is pretty lucrative. It'd certainly be nice, that's for sure. I think I'm fine with it. We don't have a timed order up, so I may as well open these up. Beaver relatives, A. This is actually primed for being done right now. Do I want, like... We're set up for pickled goods, but, like, it'll take a while. Like, I should really just do this. It kind of just clears it instantly. I can make some pipes in the crude workstation and then clear 2 orders with it. That's... I mean, like, as much as I want the Beaver Clan support, this just feels like it's a free order and helps clear a second one, which is just too good to just ignore. Deliver coal and building materials for 2 very precious wildfire essence and some tools, a couple coats as well. Firestarter doubles our fuel production though, which is gonna be very good if I dip into Rainpunk even a little bit, which I definitely will want to. One of the most consistent ways to win on the Sealed Forest is to use a lot of Rainpunk. Just use a ton of water and burn a ton of cysts so you can clear the last objective. It's the most consistent. Resolve is trick. You can win through Resolve or opening Dangerous Forbidden Glade events, but you know, depending on how many years go by, the resolve limits can be very hard to hit. And doing 2 Forbidden Glades is doing 2 Forbidden Glades. So I like Firestarter here. Long story short. I will, however, consider keeping the ancient tablets around. Because if I happen to get 6 of them, that can basically clear the objective if I can do 2 Forbidden Glades back to back. So, something to keep in mind. Alright. Still don't have enough planks. These guys should be done carrying their stuff relatively soon. Relatively. Making grain. I really should put a second person on that, but like, it's kind of hard to. We are low on people. Should probably be cutting into the glades a little more aggressively. But also, I don't want to. Yeah, not much to do but wait for things to complete, huh? I guess that's a good indication that I should fast forward a touch. Woodcutter's camp has run out of stuff. That is fine. You can cut into those. It'll be lovely. Our fox is very busy carrying tea. And it looks like we got our planks. Looks like we got our planks made. There is definitely an argument to not click that button until I get to a higher impatience level. Though I definitely could use the 2 extra people. Screw it. Greenhouse is back, and I don't see a world where I wouldn't click on it. 3-star fabric's cool and all, but unneeded. Clay pit's also pretty cool. Like, I'm of 2 minds of clay pit. I think it's like good and bad. Cause like I like it, and I also sort of wish I didn't. Cause it feels like if you use the clay pit, you're kind of like not using. You're kind of like not using your resources very well. There's easier ways to get hold of brick materials. Hang on, I'm gonna get a drink. And like the clay and reed is nice, and it's a good way to, you know, set up for infinity clay and fabric, but like there's so many better ways to get it too. And yet I still love it, because it's a way to just sit back and always know, hey, I have infinite pottery. We can just get that. It'll be cool. Anyway, we have a ton of grain right now. Let's move these guys over here, because I need some space for some buildings. Yeah. I need some space for some buildings, he says, thinking, oh gosh, there's none, is the thing. Alright, probably then I start cutting these. Shave this row off as well, just so we can at least fit down the apothecary somewhere. I don't need anything built critically, so I may as well get this obelisk rolling. We also have 14 people, so I should definitely give consideration to making my hearth prettier. We'll get that rolling. Ah, excellent. The trees have been cut down. I need that one cut as well to fit all of the places I need. Then we can probably start chopping these just for the wood we need. Good, good. Get over there. Okay, biscuits would be lovely. If I start making water skins, I can make pickled goods. I kind of need everything built, don't I? Yeah, sure do. Sure and surely do. Do I take 10 hostility just to clear all that out? Probably. Or, well, 2 hostility. I mean, yeah. Like I say, if there's a trap I fall into in the sealed forest, it's being too cautious. Hi, uh-oh. It's a black treasure stag. He's going to give me temptations. It's the wrong direction, game. I want to go this direction, where the actual seal is. Why you do this to me? Okay, well, I mean, I can't not chase the treasure stag. The very notion. Yeah, we're good. Plague of maladies. Villagers take longer rests and eat double the food. Well, it's not time to start panicking about food quite yet. I would certainly love it if we had the apothecary and the press made, though. Speaking of which, I could bring more people in. Who do I want to bring in, is the question. Beavers like working in the press, foxes like working in the apothecary. I have 2 foxes, which is like, you know, the number I shoot for usually. Just these guys? Maybe. I don't really need more than 1 beaver in the press, though. These guys? It's not crazy. Sure. Bring him in. And put the fox on the hearth to get our hostility lower. Now we do need the beaver houses built, because otherwise we don't have room in the shelters. Yes. Yes. Right. The glade. The glade that gives us hostility. That glade. Yes. Yes. That was a consideration I should have had. But treasure! It's the black treasure stag. It's believed that the beast is tied to the spirit world and the ancestors. Special treasure awaits those who find it. So I can get a random legendary cornerstone. I think they made it so you don't get a cornerstone with a downside anymore. Or I could get 2 or 3 random epic cornerstones, but one of my cornerstones get destroyed. Which would probably be Grainbags or Stormwalker attacks. So I mean, obviously we're going to release it because I'm a kind-hearted gent. Ooh. Amber for wood produced. I mean, like, not ideal, but I'm good with it. We also found some escaped convicts. This is certainly a good reason as to why I stockpiled stone. So we'll get our foxes working on that. Go and arrest people. Unfortunately, there's no way to get below 2 hostility right now, which is a little scary. Yeah, I'm unsure what to do about that. I might have to throw a fox on a geyser to keep them around, actually. Doesn't work yet, but it should work when these get built. Case in point, I do need them to be built, so let's get that going. Hopefully the foxes get the slots in the house and not the humans. What's your problem? You ran out of wood. Oh, right, because I unmarked those to get into the glade faster. That's reasonable. I also found a grill, which is kind of neat. Something. Right, that's built. Unfortunately, it looks like the humans took this space. That's a little rough. Though Impatient should climb soon, and that should not do anything, because we have too much hostility already. Am I burning wood? Ugh. I hate that. Ooh, no, what I can do is I can just put a fox on it. That clears it, yes. Okay, we're good. We're good. No one's leaving yet. Let's get someone else back on the workshop. Yeah, that's good. Could I sneak this guy out of there? Get him in the workshop instead. And then get this guy in the forager's camp. I like that a bit more. Oh, hey, the obelisk is done. Excellent. Just throw it anywhere right now, I guess. Not really a good space for anything. Definitely hoping to find more fertile ground somewhere. But for now, I think we just send it for a while. I definitely can't turn in water delivery, otherwise our impatience will lower and we'll get back to hostility too, and I can't handle that right now, so we don't do that. Still hoping for a source of crystallized dew from somewhere, but I certainly don't see any place I will get it from. So that's that. Let's just speed through the rest of the year. Dun dun dun. Alright, year 3. We can turn in water delivery. Huzzah. Can produce some pipes with the metal we just got. Which is kind of weird, because I already have 26 stockpiled. Don't need this many, but I guess I need to make 32 of them, and that'll equal the 6 I need, so we'll hopefully get on that. What do we have now? Well, something in here is definitely worth taking. Fiber's convenient. I can just make a ton of fabric with it. Not have to go up the leather from the trees, which I would probably rather go into water skins. I do plan on making a lot of biscuits, so getting bonus herb production would be pretty great for our greenhouse. Not gonna lie. Export specialization, just flat good usually. Frequent patrols is also not bad. It's only minus 10 hostility right now, and it is also retroactive, so I can pick it up anytime. So it's pretty much either spices or fiber delivery line here. Both of them will help out a great deal with what I'm doing. It is a lot of herbs if we get spices this early. But like, is it a good idea? It's probably fine. It's one of my favorites. Makes the herb garden go crazy. Well, these are both doable. Pyromania, though, probably. I do plan on going into Rainpunk, so we'll click that. I have a Storm Geyser, so using Stormwater seems fine. It gets me yet another +1 to Purging Fire production, which is kind of crazy how efficient that'll be. So that's pretty good. I'm okay with all that. Still need to cut our way into here. So I guess I could just mark this for deletion. And that'll be fine. That's going swimmingly. I definitely want to rebuild the grill. The foxes will certainly love if we could get some skewers going. Though, frankly, I'm kind of thinking I won't bother. Just because if I get Zorg Secret Ingredients, I'll get skewers from all the pickled goods I plan to make, so like, who cares? But it can't just count on one of the best cornerstones. As much as I want to whine about it being, you know, available to me immediately. Just like, give me what I want. Give me what I want. What is your holdup here? The planks are all going to the beaver houses and not the apothecary. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Alright. The press has been made. We definitely want our beaver on that. Make us oil and flour. For sure, because we gotta use this grain somehow. Also, that makes me need to have somebody being a builder. This will get done in plenty of time. Yeah, we could just leave the fox to do that. It's fine. It only delays him a little bit. Producing pipes now. Good. Yeah, we're pretty good right now. I would ideally love it if I could get some Rain Punk going faster, but I don't know. We're going at a pace. That's fine. I don't feel the need to push it. Could definitely do with some human homes though, so I'm gonna queue up a couple of those. This is what is known as ugly placement, but efficient placement. Just gonna have to deal with it, I think. Alright, apothecary made. Excellent. The incense is going to be really handy to have, I think. 50? That seems like a good number. And we'll get a fox in there as soon as he delivers the goods. Or I could just put him in there now. Swap out to a human. It's not crazy. Although, part of me wants the impatience to lower hostility a little bit. But it's fine. Hey! We even got some free food for completing it during drizzle. That's not something I see every day. Alright. The pipes we need for hydraulics is done. This lowers our impatience yet again, but I think we can bite that bullet. What interesting options. Huh. I mean... I've got a healthy +1 to smelting right now. And I do have clay pits which are spitting out copper ore. And copper ore just exists as a resource. This is actually a very good mine over here. 4 nodes is very good. Like, I wouldn't mine anything less than 3, but you know, if you spy a clump of 5, then you're like, I'm blessed this run. But 4 is good. Like, we could very easily start mining copper and get a metal industry that way. To what end is a better question. Because I can't make fox houses out of anything but crystallized dew. So I really want to have that as my metal, and the monastery is very good. The green brew minus 100 hostility flat is pretty fantastic, although they recently buffed the temple. Which makes me really, really want to get the temple, because it's really, really good. I think I'll click on the smelter. It's fine. I don't need to overthink it. Now I really want extra space cleared out here, so we're going to get it. And I think I will also just disassemble this now. I can't see myself getting coal veins for no reason. So let's just pop that. We'll clear the space out, get the smelter built like here. That'll be fine. In fact, it'll be so fine, I want to cut the trees down here primarily. Bum, 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 bum. Delivering the goods. Excellent. Got our one builder building the entire village. I guess we're fine. Forger's camp has run out of roots. There's some over here we can still collect, so let's go ahead and do that. Definitely want the roots for the biscuits. Which we are currently making, yes, good. I think I'll definitely put the other fox on that once all the amber has been delivered. Hi. Yep, we wanted to pop into here, and that is not a surprise. Cool. Another guidance stone, some more resin, that's all good. Yeah. I mean, there's no way I avoid going through these glades if I'm gonna get to here, so let's keep on chopping. More people, I think I'm happy to bring them in. These guys? They seem fine. Sure. Yeah, let's put you in the apothecary. Certainly love to pipe this up if I had some clearance water, but I do not. 2 people in the workshop is fine. I probably need a second person to press, to be honest. If we're going to be making oil as fuel and flour for food, we kind of need, like, a lot. We're working on that. Alright, water skins now available. We need better oil production for that. Maybe I needed to have another beaver in there. Maybe. It's not, like, super critical, though. How much hostility would I have if I swapped to a fox? Enough that 1 impatience would get us there, so that maybe that's actually good to do. Maybe I just do that. Anyway, year 3 storm. There's no blight storm this year, so there's that mercy. Drop the smelter here. It actually looks good there too, which is a bonus. Love to drop the brewery somewhere, which I guess can be here with the other food production buildings. Sure. Sounds good. Sounds good and looks good. Plague of Darkness. You cannot sacrifice goods, and the storm is twice as long. That could spell trouble. Yeah, for that reason. I can get you in the geyser pump, but I don't think that is gonna help. Upsettingly. Kinda have everybody in places they love to be already. I could very easily cut a woodcutter, throw him in the press. But what the heck do we do about the foxes? I guess wait for impatience to go up by 1. Which is not the ideal way to handle this, but is a way to handle this. Oy boy. How did hostility get this high so fast? Ooh boy. Anytime Queen's Impatience wants to tick up is okay with me. Oh, we have the geyser pump built. That gives us an option. I don't think I mind the workshop being piped up either. So if we get 2 foxes in here and fully pipe it up once we get a little bit of stormwater, they should be happy enough to stick around. Maybe? Not quite. Gosh, not quite. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, good. We're getting there. Oh wait, because you swapped a tail. Thank you, Pyro. Appreciate that. It was very risky for a bit there. Forget, are small warehouses movable? Does it tell you? I doubt it's movable. It's fine. Okay. Impatience ticked up to 1. Huzzah. We no longer have to panic. I do, however, need to get some more wood chopping done. So I guess go here for now. Really hurting for that crystallized dew right now. But the fox houses would be a fairly big deal. Granted, I could just start making porridge. Could also make pickled goods once this is done. I mean, we're certainly going to start making pickled goods soon. On that note, should probably get somebody making water skins then. And I'm well overdue for clay collection as well. Yeah? Yeah? It's all good. Let's just get those delivered. I want the brewery up faster. How are we chopping into these new ones? Suppose just directly is how we're gonna do it. I guess. Really hoping to find more fertile ground. Really kind of hoping that one of these glades would have it, but they did not. Unfortunate. Huh. Boy, there's arguments for both of these, huh? There sure are. I think I'm actually gonna go with Liquid Luck. I really want to get into winemaking this game, just because the beavers and foxes both like wine. So that's relevant. Alright, we're getting pretty well saturated with the biscuits now, which is good to see. And, yeah. Pretty soon I'll probably get 2 humans on the brewery and start making pickled goods. Or maybe just 1 and I pipe it up. It's a good idea. I do need to, like, use water. Like, that is part of the win condition I have for these games. Is to use enough water to clear one of the seals that way. So mayhap it's a smart plan to do that. Once one of you are done with your work cycle, you know, swap you out, put you in the brewery, pipe it up. At the very least, I want to get to reliability, so they have a big old production boost chance. It's very, very good. As it just makes 25% more stuff. Why would I not want to do that? Could even use the beacon tower if I wanted to. Hello. Huh. I mean, free barrels is certainly nice. I feel like there's a stronger cornerstone I could get here, but like, it's also very hard to argue with just like free containers that I could put pickled goods into. Yeah, it's very hard to argue with that. How's the press doing? We've gone through pretty much all our grain, so I've overloaded the press, is how that's going. You guys get to work on cutting that one. Hello. Yet another Drizzle Geyser. I was hoping for a clearance, but I'll take it. I am reluctant to pop into these dangerous glades right now. There is a thing called the Curse of Death, which if you don't pop into 2 dangerous glades during the storm, you die. And I want to avoid that, if I can. Well, not you die, like, it's just, you lose people, which I want to avoid, because it's losing people, and losing people sucks. It sucks, and I hate it. God, like, every building we got is 3x3 except for the press. It's kind of funny. Not much to do but click the fast forward button, I suppose. Could also make the foxes happy by making the workshop comfy, which, boy, that sure seems like I should be doing that. How are our pickled goods going? Slowly, it seems. Maybe we need another human doing that. 5 people either way. These guys bring in some very precious parts. So I'm at 36. What am I even doing with this many? Also, I haven't built a trading post. That's one of those things that sometimes slips my mind. Alright. The seal is uncovered. Hello, giant eyeball. Lovely to see you, I guess. Plague of Fishmen this year, which is almost a buff depending on what spawns. So we can either open 3 caches, install 8 rain engines, or deliver a bunch of provision packs. I'm not eager to do any of these, I'll be honest. We're mostly well set up for making us some tools if we could find the building for it. And that way we could open a bunch of caches. Stormwater? Yep. We also need to do this. Somehow. Could just loot it. I do really like 2 wildfire essence. More than I like nearly a full reputation point. Well, that's an excellent question. I have plenty of amber for this. The provisions would be useful. I kind of just want to loot it. I'm gonna wait till my reputation ticks up from Resolve and then just get the foxes to loot that. I'm sure they won't mind. Oh boy, that is a lot of stuff. Love to primarily use oil for the blight post. Could also cut back on wood cutting rather substantially if I wanted to. I don't need the wood as much as I usually do now. Because if I'm mostly gonna be growing grain for oil and burning oil, then like I don't really need to go hard on it. Tools would be ideal here, so click on Smithy. The end. Would love the wine too, don't get me wrong, but I feel like make tools, open caches, profit. Where the heck do I put this thing? I don't know. Over here, I guess? It's just one tree. It's just a single tree, he said to the Lorax. What's the harm? I also need to think about where my next hearth is gonna go. Because I haven't found a single extra patch of fertile ground anywhere here, which sucks. And that is usually where I like to put my other hearth. So that's a wee frustrating. You guys just are out of grain, but that's fine. We're about to harvest it.
Hello.
Hello, Zorg. How you doing? just don't have enough fertile ground to make this a reasonable purchase. On the other hand, who says my purchases have to be reasonable? What if I just clicked Dabuton? Puffed grain's also pretty nice. Could take it. It's fine. It's fine. Okie dokie. You cut down that tree. Congratulations. Get back to work over here. You can throw the smelter down. That'll be lovely. Should probably start collecting these mushrooms, because that is a prime location for a new building. Wow, you've cut down all that already, eh? Surprise. Zorg, get out of here. Yeah, it's all good. Very eager to see if there's fertile ground in this glade. Otherwise, I'm kind of wondering what I'll do about this game. I mean, I guess go harder on gatherers is the answer. But that's not my ideal plan. Oh, Zorg, you don't have any crystallized dew, do you? No. Okay. Unfortunate. No fertile ground at all. Dang it. Dag it nabbit even. Grumble. Grumbly, grumbly, mumble, grumble. I'd love to get a beaver in here making tools, so let's do that. Planks are more efficient use of wood. If I ever run that low on pipes, I guess I'll want those made. Could, in theory, put stuff into packs for trade goods, but I'm not really interested right now, to be frank. Might be worth piping these up just to get the proc going. That would be pretty nice. I did also get a couple of extra wildfire essence. Only a few, though. I mean, if I need extra stormwater, I'll just throw a fox in there. Makes them happy anyway. Speaking of happiness, are you guys quite done with this yet? I would prefer not to have -8 resolve going into the next storm. That would be that'd be cool. If we could avoid that. I think the very happy I bought the farmers carry extra stuff pack, because that'll keep these guys from having to go back and forth from the warehouse quite a few times, and that'll save us a lot of time. This is done. My god. Alright. Let's grab the sea marrow from over here. Like, also, like, is the warehouse, like, worth putting down here? I don't think it could be moved afterward. But, like, this could be a prime location for a mine. I could get the grill online. There's enough reasons to put a warehouse up here. Plus, if I hate it being there that much, I can always just tear it down. do we got? It's a blood flower. That's not a big deal. So that's good. We'll just take our dudes out of the warehouse and get them working on it. The end. Simple as that. Would love another impatience point to get this down a bit. But I'd like a lot of things I'm not getting right now, so that's that. What's your problem? We ran out of eggs. I guess we can pickle roots. Not ideal. Man, this really sucks I didn't find any more fertile ground. But we have enough stuff we can gather where it's like, fine. We can just make do with what we've gathered. Uncomfortable as it may be. You go in the pump. Or not? Maybe you go in the workshop instead? Someone's also in the smelter. Alright. That'll take care of Fox Resolve, more or less. Clearing out a blight rot cyst, that's really good. I should make it so that we primarily use oil, but we can use wood if we have to. Same thing with the smelter. Primarily oil, but if we have to burn wood, we will. Tools are getting made, which is good. Fox Resolve is low again. That's not a big deal, though. Could just favor them for a sec. That'll do. I mean, I may as well open this up and see what it is. Oh god. Oh, that's scary. Do 2 Forbidden Glades. Well, just discover 2 Forbidden Glades in the span of 4 minutes? 6, 12, 4. Well, more than 4 minutes. I'm gonna leave it there. I would love the coats for the humans and the beavers, that's for sure. Definitely also not guaranteed to get it, though. That's also for sure. Is this, like, okay? I mean, Ways of the Forest is pretty sick. It may be just fine. If I collect enough ancient tablets from these sea marrow deposits, that could, like, be how I finish the seal. Which could be good enough. How are you guys doing down here? Still looting. Still upset, too. Oh, boy. Alright. You stop looting, go to the workshop where you're happier. Can slow that down, get him into a place where he's happier. Smithy's fine. That clears that up. For now. You're not actually making any leatherworking, so you go help clear out the caravan. And we'll call that fine. Bloodflower's done at least, so that's a relief. You've run out of wood. Well, I've marked plenty over here, that's for sure. Are those tools coming along? Slowly? Okay. I mean, I'm gonna need to open another glade just to find another cache. So, like, it's not crazy to start poking into this thing, hoping I find more fertile ground, or even this. I might end up putting a hearth. I mean, like, my next hearth is gonna be wherever I find some more fertile ground. Like, maybe that's okay? It is very convenient to where I am, which there's benefit to that. Huh. I guess frequent patrols. This is soon going to be minus 50 hostility, which is pretty sweet. I guess I can just chop into here. It's not crazy. What's today's malady? The Plague of Fire. Kills off fuel during the storm. Ick. It is ick, but we deal. Could also just make another building and pipe it up. And that would clear this route, which is getting more and more tempting the more I think about it. Well, whatever. Let's tone down our water usage a bit here. We don't really need anybody in the workshop right now. You, however, can go clear this cache. We have the tools for it now. Definitely want to get Heart of the Forest working. It's kind of all good in terms of that stuff. Yeah. Alright. This will get cleared out pretty soon. There's so many parts. How did I end up with this many parts? Kind of crazy. More people. I mean, it's money if I bring them in, but also, like, I don't know the infrastructure for that right now. I guess I could bring some people in, but there's a lot of reasons I don't want to. So we're just gonna not. We're creeping up on Power of the Storm, which is certainly nice. Could just bump the happy juice up and use more, but like, I'm not that concerned. We could also do this to the obelisk, which I'm kind of fine with too. Let's just do that. I don't need anything built quite right now. Sir Renwald Redmane. Hello, sir. I will probably be producing goods in the makeshift post at some point. And worker mobilization is very good for that. It's probably worth clicking on, along with the roads. Traders coming in faster, I'm not that interested in right now. I think 1 per year is good enough. Yeah, probably fine. You guys can reach these trees, right? Yeah. Might get a new blueprint when the Fox rep gives us stuff. Oh, you don't have any crystallized dew, do you? No? No. Alright. Fine. Just want the alchemist hut. Is that so much to ask? I guess. Last chance to get anything from the sir. I think I'm just good though. It's just okay. It's just okay. Foxes are slightly upset. Well, they're not as happy as they could be, is what I'm actually trying to say. A little surprised we haven't gotten +1 grain from the grain bags yet. Maybe we did. Oh no, yeah, we did gain 1. Okay. That's good. Well, if I'm lucky, I'll get some resolve soon. Hey! The obelisk is done. Sick. I do love how those look. So I'm pretty happy with it. You can go there. Because you're all done. Then I guess we're good. Plague of Fire. All my wood and my coal and oil get torched. Which sucks a bit. But we suck it up and deal with it. Ah, I also have 24 tools, which is a shock. Let's get that sent to the Citadel. Alright. With copious amounts of stormwater, we'll get through this storm easily enough, and our humans should take care of the blight rot cysts. So we should, in theory, be just fine. 3 out of 100. That's just rude. Anyway, I'm gonna speed things up again. Not much to do but ride out the storm. Yeah, you can't move the small warehouse at all. But that's fine. I half expected it anyway. Come on, Foxes, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Solving this. Why solve it? I have 3 seconds left. We're fine. For goodness sakes. I have so many parts I feel like Forged Ship Hammer is unneeded. Crowded houses are pretty good. Space is kind of at a premium in these maps. Definitely not doing trade hub this game. Crowded houses? I mean, it's good. Just makes my house placement a little awkward. So I should not worry about that. Okay. You back at the Herbalist camp. You can come out of the smithy. Yeah, we don't have any metal left because we no longer are collecting from clay pits, which is fine. We have enough to open up a medium cache anyway. Can we, like, focus on this tree though, guys, if you don't mind? Glade event done. Cellar is once again very tempting. I still want Crystallized Dew, but Cellar's really tempting. It's really, really tempting. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I have to make wine anyway, so why not? I do have to find something to turn into wine, though, which is a great point, a very good and great point that mayhap a smarter one of me would have thought about. Oh well. That's my bad. I feel like we could definitely bring in more people now. Clearance geyser? Storm again. Come on, people. I'm doing my best. Ancient Shrine. I mean, it does give me Crystallized Dew if I loot it. I'd probably much rather excavate it, but I don't want to delay Heart of the Forest any more than I already have. Let's just deposit some roots in there and loot it. And we'll get another fox on that for sure. And at this point, I'm confident we could bring these people in and we're fine. Probably. Okay. Herbalists, trappers. Yeah. Yeah. Still no more fertile ground. Like, it's an average amount in this map. Like, you'd think I'd have found more than one patch by now. But I guess I'm just getting unlucky. Hello, Sother. Boy, that's some good stuff. I do need the guild house, and contraband would ensure I get it. Kinda hate that. But there's been worse plans. Oh, hey, Power of the Storm is done. Fantastic. so fantastic, maybe I want to consider throwing those tools into the ancient shrine. Maybe. These are bad. I don't want to turn wood into coal. I don't need jerky at all. There's like an argument for pottery, but I don't have any clearance water. Don't have a lot of spare clay. This feels awfully re-rolly. Normally the kiln's great, but it's not great right now. I did mention Temple is pretty sick and awesome. Could just get that. Alright. Turns out I am. What do you know? Hopefully some of that amber gets in our warehouse by the time Sother leaves. That'd be convenient. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm good with looting this still. I like the fragrant roots for incense now that we have a temple blueprint, and the crystallized dew will get me the houses that I really have been hurting for to keep the foxes around a lot easier. Man, at this rate it feels like I should just bite the bullet and just put one up here. Like, we need the extra hearth for sure. We're well over capacity for our main hearth. It's just a good idea. I hate it, but it's a good idea. Alright, Sother's leaving. We did get some amber back in here. Fuel reduction's very, very nice, given how little we want to burn on this map, if we can help it. I wouldn't mind a generous donation. I am bringing in a lot of amber from our caches that we're opening up. That's probably fine. Plus we get amber for every person that comes to town, which is neat. Four, 3, 2, 1, boom. Heart of the Forest. And now we have either Blood of the Stag or Mortal Blood. Oof. Or Golden Blood, I guess. Mostly have gotten these reputation points from opening caches, which I can continue to do with the whole I have tools thing going on. All these are bad. Like, Distillery has like something going for it with porridge production, but that's really not enough to excite me. Mushrooms with grain? There's definitely something to be said about that. There sure is. Alright, take it. So, is it really earn 3 reputation points through Glade events? Is that how I'm gonna have to do it. Might be. In which case, I am in quite desperate need of more copper. Which means I need them to go back to the clay pit and collect clay. Then I'll need somebody in the smelter to smelt copper bars. And then someone will have to go back to making tools in the smithy. Lots of things need doing again. Blood of the Stag is almost certainly the best way forward because I have such a head start on it. Makes me wish I had used the tools on this, but I made my choice. I wasn't gonna risk having that go off when it just kills 5 people. Hey guys, I know a really welcoming spot the traders can come in with. Just there, right next to the Seal of the Ancient Ones. That'll be fun. You guys will love it. I promise you. Pretty good here. Like, I want to burn roots if I don't have to. Man. The lack of fertile ground has been brutal. These are kind of whiffs. I could get porridge going, I guess. I mean, it's helpful. Pies only make the humans happy, and while that's good and all, I don't expect to get a lot of resolve from them. I just want them to stick around. TS feels very weak. Like, Provisioner's like, okay. I can dip into trading a bit, but I don't really want to. Blech. Feels bad. Well, if nothing else, we freed up a bunch of people. These trees need to be marked. Woodcutter's camp has no suitable trees. Well, that's good to hear. I can drop the hearth here now. Here? Fine? Sure. Even just here. Why not? Cool. We will drop that there. Then I guess we'll just snake a road out there. Which is gonna be very fun to watch. We have the essence for it. We need planks for it, but that's fine. We're making those. Making plenty of them. Could actually just put someone else into it. Could make the grill if I wanted to. Yeah, I mean, there's a warehouse right here, so I see no reason why I wouldn't clear out these big trees with these woodcutters. Seems ideal. And we can start getting housing down for them. Should I also consider this mine? It's not crazy. Getting more steady copper production would get me a lot more tools. The only problem is where would I use them right now? I'd have to pop open yet more glades. By the way, what is this year's mystery? Plague of Corrupted Water. Blight Rot is made faster with rainwater usage. You don't say. Little frightening, I guess. We're capped on biscuits, which is surprising. I guess I could just up the limit a little. That's fine. Yeah, we're good there. I need somebody making water skins, though. Get you on that. Let's get a fox on it. You have capped out on wine, and we can't use it until the guild house is built, so I guess you get to make water skins, as it turns out. You can go in the smelter. We have some amount of copper ore, which I guess we're happy to use. I mean, I really should go into trading if I'm, like, literally gonna build the guild house. It's like trading the house. Plague of Corrupted Water. Eeks. Scary, scary stuff. Alright. Sure is scary stuff. You know what I might want right now? Maybe I want a forbidden altar. Because it feels right now like I'm in a wee bit of trouble if I don't. Not a huge amount of trouble, but certainly enough trouble that I'm uncomfortable. Still, I have a temple, so I do want to sacrifice materials now. Eventually, that'll be great. Ooh, I can also turn in liquid luck, which is questionable. Again. Very questionable in terms of decisions I could make. And it's actually fine-ish. It's fine. Let's just turn it in. Turn it in, call it good. The light guy is very busy, so we'll leave him to do his thing. Probably take someone off the forger's camp, get you in the cellar. It's fine. That all seems fine. How are we doing on tools? We're not doing on tools, because we're not making them. That's how we're doing. I could use more people. So I guess I'm happy I'm getting more people. Either one's fine. We'll bring them in. It'll be good enough. You can go there. Herbalist camp. Run out of stuff. Not on my watch, they won't. Here, there's some stuff. Get that stuff. Actually, maybe this is closer to a warehouse. But this is way more bonus loot. Maybe this is close enough that I'm okay with it. Alright, good. Swap you out of the smithy. I do have ore to smelt, so I may as well. We're surprisingly capped on drizzle water, so that's good. I could make the mine now. Goodness knows I have the parts for it. And it's right next to a warehouse. There's so much good stuff to be said about that. Maybe I could get another stonecutter camp too. Again, not crazy. Ooh, hi. Okay. Really good options here. Obviously, free oil is sick. We make flour, so this would reduce our grain consumption by a fair bit. Filling dish is also kind of cool. We're making a lot of drizzle water, that's for sure. So that would make porridge be really, really, really efficient pretty quickly. Then said, I think I want more efficient oil than I want more efficient porridge at the end of that. I can click on fire starter. Pretty neat, we get 3 purging fire per oil now. That's pretty great. Yeah, now crystallized dew shows up. I think it's just the clothier. The coats will be great. And that's all. That's all I need from it. Good. Oh, Zelda. Hello. +1 to clay production sounds fantastic. So too does the Firekeeper stuff. Yeah. Would I rather resolve? Probably not. I think that's fine. Alright. I don't like where I'm at that much, gotta be honest. I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to wonder if I need to do those Forbidden Glades. Because I question if I'm going to get Blood of the Stag done without it. Granted, now that I have luxury goods going, I'm probably going to get Mortal Blood pretty quick. Especially with all this good fox housing we just built. That's good. We could still use another one though, so why not build another one? Why not indeed? Zelda's leaving. This is my last chance to get furniture, which is definitely nice, but probably unneeded. I have a lot I'm willing to sell her. I mean, I do have 1 billion parts. Like, that's fine. Like, that's just fine. Can even throw in a little grain on top of it, sure. Bonus resolve is very rarely a bad thing. You guys are stagnant, huh? Right, we do have an absurd amount of root production from this because I get +5 every time a gatherer pokes it. That's nice. Maybe I should be less stingy with my roots then. We can turn that into flour. I'm okay with that. Alright. Well, pretty soon we'll have some coat production up, which will be great. Gained a little resolve from impatience. Huh. Huh. I do like the monastery. Anything that gives me less hostility. Yeah, sure. That's my last blueprint coming in. So if I want to get crystallized dew, I'm going to be stuck hoping for a blueprint from a trader. Speaking of hope, what's the next one? Plague of Rats. Eats our food. Lame, but we'll deal with it. I could just rebuild this for the heck of it at this point. How good would these be? We haven't sacrificed a whole lot of stuff yet, but that can change. Everyone loves a good little sacrifice or two, right? Of course. Of course they do. Yeah, I really don't care about filling that fully up if we don't have any resolve coming from it whatsoever. Small trapper's camp is done. You can go get the bugs. That's good. And now we have a mine. It's all mine. Pit pony? Kind of sad we don't have a +1 to copper ore production, but oh well. This should keep us massively well stocked in tools. Speaking of which, I may as well send this guy off to start this up. Because once these tools are delivered, we'll have 24. That'll be enough. I love the amber. I love their reputation. I love everything about it. Yeah, with some luck, we should get Mortal Blood done this year before the storm even hits. We haven't burnt nearly enough Blight Rot Cysts, but we've certainly got a good start on it. Get you in there. Is there another person that doesn't need to be where they are right now? I guess you guys, since one of you is literally idle. Cool. get plenty of porridge. A lot of our needs are being met, so that's cool. Grill's all done. I could, in theory, start making stuff. Definitely want to... I think the meat is best used here. So, like, I may as well. I need a spare somebody. Herbalist camp guy? Trapper's camp guy? Trapper's camp guy. Sure. Go to the grill. Make many grilled things and be happy about how delicious it is. Cool. Hey, Mortal Blood finished. Excellent. Reputation earned. Huzzah. Queen's Feathers is gonna finish all on its own in 1 minute. That's pretty sick. Also, we got a new cornerstone. God damn it. It's so useless, and I want it so badly. Alright, we'll just do that. More reputation, Queen's Feathers, almost done. Thanks to all the wine. Boom. Queen's Feathers, done. Alright, and now it's... the best way to do this is probably just go for Essence of Corruption again. It's definitely the most consistent way I'm going to be able to get there. Fire Essence feels like it's not really viable. At least until I build like a temple or something. We are, however, very close on this. I just need to use more water and burn more cysts. So, like, the weird thing is I just need a lot more cysts to grow, which is very strange feeling. Gosh, that's tempting. Tanning Rex is so good, but freaking Patrols is also minus 50 hostility, which is also really good, and I have plenty of leather. Yeah, let's just lower hostility. That sounds great. That sounds fantastic, in fact. Still only have the 2 ancient tablets, which is a little bit butts. I mean, we'll eventually get Essence of Corruption done. I just need to use water. And that's it. It's like very straightforward how we do that. Yes. Yes. Yes to both. Gosh. Boy, that's 30 amber I wish I had right now instead of later. This is all used in food. It's very hard to just say no to them. Very hard to just not use those. Plague of Rats, food is vanishing. We deal with it. Oh yeah, Isabel. Hi. I was hoping for something really cool from you. These are not. This is okay. I can spend some machinery on this. mean, funnily enough, Rebellious Spirit could get us Fire Essence a lot easier. It might be worth clicking on, but it's probably not. I think I've got this without it. It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take a lot of Blight Rot burning. That, or I could prep to break into 2 Forbidden Glades at once. That certainly sounds insane, but it might be a very smart way forward as well. I think this is a good trade. Ways of the Forest, Pickle Jars. Very, very good. This would be awfully nice too. But she doesn't even have the amber for it, so I can't. The end. More people too is like fine, kinda. It's fine, kinda. Sure. This is 15% bonus to everything. It is 15% bonus to literally everything. That's really potent. It is very potent. Alright. We'll go with it. I don't need the building materials that badly. Hey. Hey. You guys in the mine. Smithy's good, Clothyer's good. Could probably use someone else on the Blight Post. Control Shift. Just get in there slowly. Same thing with you. Actually, I'll just clear those out and then go over there. Pyromania's done. Excellent. Super duper good. Doesn't matter. Wonder how many cysts per year we get. I mean, I could just, like, increase the water usage for no reason. Make everybody happier. Make everything faster. That would get us a lot more cysts, that's for sure. There's also zero way we keep up with that level of water production, but, you know. Oh well. Alright. Forward into the forest, gentlemen. I mean, I like bed and breakfast, don't get me wrong. Alright. I'll take it. I did mention we have an excessive amount of leather. It's probably fine. It's also a very good price. Loath as I am to give up fuel on this map, it's a good price. Alright. Good enough. Hey. How many cysts do we get per year? Let's see. Plus 120 per minute, huh? I mean... Not even sure that's the math I wanted to see. Actually, now that I think about it. You are prepped to go into the glade, aren't you? How are your buddies doing? Not even close. Well, yeah, there's some big trees there we can just chop while we're waiting around. What is today's... Discover 2 dangerous or forbidden glades during the storm, or 3 people die. So, turns out, we're gonna pop those during this storm. And, not now. Isn't that funny? How are we doing? We're not keeping up with pickle goods production? Feels like we might not be. That's no bueno. Guess I could just turn it on in here. That'd be fine. Just use as much water as humanly possible. Sother, hello. Oh my god. Crystallized dew production, yes. Lower hostility, yes. I don't think I need the mushrooms, considering I haven't found a single frickin' scrap of fertile ground anywhere in this frickin' map. Frickin'. This is one I wish I had set up my hotkey for swear bleep. You're done here. Good enough. Could just wait for that to be mined out. Put someone else on it, make it speed up quite a bit. Yeah, it's all smart, probably. All of the caches? I think so. How many cysts are we sitting on? 6? Need 17 to win. I mean, I guess I could here. Just for the heck of it. Sure, for the heck of it, he cried. I need to stretch. I have been sitting for 2.5 hours. And if you've been sitting for that long, I would suggest you stretch too. Don't want to get a blood clot. Sheesh, do I need another apothecary to keep up with biscuits? Maybe I do. Getting space for that is a whole other issue, though. Maybe I'm just fine. Maybe I just don't need to worry about it. Mayhaps I just fast forward until we have so much light corruption that we win. Yeah. Good idea, me. That's a great idea. We're all prepared to break into the Forbidden Glades during the storm. That'll get all at once done, which will be some amount of fun. And maybe we'll find 4 ancient tablets and complete Forbidden Essence for the first time in my life. That'd be neat. More people have arrived. I'm not interested. We've been sustaining ourselves on root patches and farms for years. I'm worried about our long-term sustainability. Alright. The time has come. Chop down the trees. Got 11 assists this year. Which means we'll definitely win next year, if there's any consolation prize. They made Forbidden Grades look a lot creepier. Look at this guy. This is a wolf whose face is also his skull and it has glowing red eyes. It creepy. Alright. We're in Hacker Voice. This is eminently rebuildable. I like it. I do need a lot of foxes for this, though. So let's bring more in, I guess. Alright. We rebuild. And I need to up the limit on water skins for sure. In fact, I could probably use 2 people working on that. So let's just do that. There's no ancient tablets in here, right? Yeah, nah. Nor in here, nor in here. Okay, and yet another stormwater geyser. There's just no clearance. Clearance geysers are a myth. And so is fertile ground. Fertile ground and clearance geysers are both myths. Somebody told you that fertile ground and clearance geysers exist. They were liars. Alright. Plague of Death is now cleared. People will not just fall over and die, so that's good. Yeah, I've certainly got enough incense for this. That's for darn sure. And I have enough money. So I guess we just pay for the funeral and call it a day. No ancient tablets. No ancient tablets. Fair enough. We did find some fertile ground at least. If nothing else, that's there. I guess that's like a pretty good place for the third hearth, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll plot that out. Sure. Maybe when this event clears then. Since there's really no space for it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have you guys come on in, start chopping down some of the big trees. The big trees that are in the way. And you guys can chop these big trees down, and that will probably be all the commands I give you for the rest of the game, if I had to venture a guess. You guys are building your water skins. We're gonna need more of them. We're gonna need lots more of them, folks. Don't stop till you numb. I will also need to free up some foxes for the incoming blood flowers. Because we're gonna get a lot from this. Like a lot. It'll suck. But we'll handle it. Probably. There's a very good chance that we'll just handle it. Delivering the skins. Good. Plenty of tools for this. I think the big bottleneck is actually just going to be traveling that far. That is a trip, that's for sure. It's a trip for both of them. Yeah, sure is. They're getting there, though. I'd be shocked if they didn't beat the timer. Like, deeply shocked. Still, it's one of those moments where I'm like, boy, I wish I had a, brain not function. Please stand by. 404, thought not found. Sorry, this makes me wish I had a scouts pack, so I could bring more stuff to the glades faster. But, oh well. Turns out life's not that perfect. So we do what we can. You are done with that. Cool. Just 2 cysts and we got it. So, I mean, we're good there. The very least. Alright. All the water skins we need are made. Now, the only thing we need to do is wait for you to get there with the stuff. Let's grab you. Clear that clone off. Stonecutter's camp has run out. I do need more clay, so you just go here and collect clay. Cool. Oh, fun. Fun times. Small press sounds lovely. Vlies has arrived. Bleh. Stamping mill would actually be kind of nice. Not gonna lie. I don't need to think about either of these though right now. We'll catch you later. Not a single ancient tablet. Not a one. We tried our very best to search for them, but ultimately we failed. It was very sad indeed. We were all very sad for ourselves for so long. But it was what it was. We could not change our fate. We could merely suffer in silence. Oh, woe is us. Silently suffering. Not complaining ever. Woe is us. Anyway. So we just, like, you know, we win. Just have to wait for the storm. That's it. Slightly more efficient flour. Is that worth it? I don't know. Why not, though? Why not get slightly more efficient flour? But yeah. I think all I have to do really is just hit fast forward until the storm and call it a day. More foxes though? Oh yeah, you too. You too. Congratulations on your promotion or whatever. Go take care of the blood flower. Oh my lord, it took them so long to drag all that over there. And they're still dragging stuff over there. Ay, 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 ay. Thank goodness these guys are done. Almost. Oh, we have one single incense stick. Of course. Please tell me these are being worked on now. They are. Okay, good. Yes, they're both being worked on. This is why we saved up a bunch of Sea Marrow. To get this done. Just get it done. Just get it all right here. We are not interested. I can't tell you how not interested we are in those. Both the blood flowers and the incredibly dangerous glade events. Just get them gone. Get them gone as fast as we possibly can. And this is as fast as we possibly can, by the way, having foxes and sacking Sea Marrow for it. This is a little silly how fast it's going. Alright, that's it for blood flowers. Now we can make our own wildfire essence, which is kind of cool. And the funeral is now paid for. And we have done 2 Forbidden Glade events in quick succession. Now if we had a bunch of tablets, I would just click the I win button, but we don't. So we're gonna have to wait until we have burned exactly 2 cysts during the storm. And then that'll be that. I mean, I'm gonna keep burning while there's blood flowers up. The less food it consumes, the better, really. We're out of ore? Oh my goodness. Let's go fix that. Someone's in the smelter, right? Yeah, you're in the smelter. Good. Sir Renwald has arrived. Hello. Human resolve? Yes? Yeah. Okay. Cool. That sounds great. Put down a temple now, too. Oh man, we already have a minus 100 from this? Dang, they buffed Temple. It's so nice. Holy cow. These are all done. Cool. We may stop sacking Sea Marrow now. Let's pipe that up, because I've been running through drizzle water so hard I need a second pump. Hilarious. Plague of Snakes, -5 to global resolve. Sort of scary, but I think we can handle it. Alright, let's go watch the Blight Fighters. They get to win us the game! Woo! They're filling up the I win progress bar. Bing! Well done, lads. We got there. Gold seal complete. Year 9. Not exactly my fastest, but we did it. Oh hey, Win with a mine, a smelter, and a smithy on veteran difficulty. That's cute. And the gold seal. Reforge the seal. We did it. Well, that was fun. Got pretty far. We'll get further next time, but for now, the cycle ends. Looks like I unlocked seal contracts now. We'll get to the adamantine seal soonish, I'm sure. But for now, let us continue. Now, Aunt Lori said that the gold seal was something that all viceroys strive to do, so I'm very curious what she has to say. I even have an exclamation mark. Aunt Lori, you did it! You actually did it! Aunt Lori shakes her head in feigned disbelief. I'm impressed. You managed to forge the gold seal, so you know what that means, right? This is your key to the higher ranks of the order. Not to mention how much you've contributed to the kingdom. The people of the Citadel owe you much. So, after such a remarkable achievement, have you thought about what you want to do next? Maybe I'll finally take a break. Oh, I'm just getting started, or I don't really know. I mean, it's so painful. I mean, I don't know. Oh, you don't have to make a decision right away. Take your time. Rest, enjoy the moment. When you're ready, you can decide whether or not to take on the new challenges. With your newly earned rank, you've gained the right to work with the so-called seal contracts. Special agreements between you and the Crown. They allow you to choose which seals you want to tackle each cycle. Just be careful. Don't rush headfirst into an adamantine seal. Yeah, no, that's fair. Those are very scary. Anyway, refinery. Getting crystallized due for resin. Very, very, very helpful on the Royal Woodlands. And we got some new drip. Gotta check that out, obviously. Yep. We got ourselves a cape. Looking good. And I got 300 food supply to play around with, to get upgrades with. I certainly have plenty more I still need. So my only question, really, is what do I want the most? Certainly can't go wrong with embarkation points. Also, really, really want to get that farm range increase just so I can be super lazy about my farm placement. And that's all I want from that. Just being really lazy about farm placement. Is there anything better, though, that I should really unlock? I mean, the embarkation point, almost certainly. Like, almost certainly +1 embarkation point is the play. Larger storage is also pretty strong. It's underrated. It's very subtle how good this one is. But this means less trips to the warehouse, which is a big deal. So I should grab that. I'd love special discount and more blueprints for sale, but I think I can sit on those for a while. Newcomers coming in with more gifts is also pretty nice. Which is like fine, but on the other hand, what if I got the farm? No, I guess I should click that button. I think the backfilling was the smart thing to do. It wasn't what I wanted, but I think backfilling was the smart thing. And I guess I'll do the smart thing if I really must. But anyway, yeah, that is the gold seal done. And, yeah, a brand new cycle has appeared before us. Obviously I'll be going for the next one, the platinum seal. And this is a pretty nice clump of events. Maybe I'll just go that direction unless this one's way better. Which doesn't look like it's way better. Yeah, I'll probably just head for this nice big clump of events and forge the platinum seal that way. I get to start in the overgrown library, which is kind of neat. I've done both of these, right? Yeah, almost certainly. I think I actually haven't completed a run in the Cursed Royal Woodlands yet, just because they're so rare and I rarely pick that biome out of a choice. But yeah, that'll definitely be for next time. But as I mentioned, that is for next time. I am gonna be busy tomorrow, almost certainly, unless we're all snowed in which case, then I will stream because we're snowed in, and I'll be sitting at home being like, I'm snowed in, this sucks, maybe I'll stream. But, you know, don't count on it. Saturday for sure, though. That'll be in the next stream. But hey, this was fun. Thank you so much. This was awesome. It was a more fun game than I thought it would be. I thought the Seal Forest would be a huge pain in the butt, and it was at some point. And I really, and you know, Piro, you were the MVP with a lot of the, with a lot of those, resolve point swaps. So I appreciate that a lot. Uh, but yeah, looks like the Whimsy one is playing right now. He does P20 runs, which, you know, that's, you know, it's relevant to the content I'm making here. So I'm gonna rate him if you care to, but if not, whatever. Again, thank you for watching, appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, evening, or whatever it is. So you take care.